Hi, in this video we will see how we can use TurboTax to file our tax return for our Uber income. Using TurboTax we can easily file our tax return. Let's see how we can do that. At first we need to create an account in TurboTax. If you don't have any account, you can easily create from turbotax.com from this website. Just one quick thing, if you need any discount for TurboTax, you can check the video description below. If I find any coupon for TurboTax during filing time, I will provide in the description section. If there is no coupon, that means I was not able to find very good coupon. I will provide only very good coupon, otherwise I will not put any coupon over there. If we have any account on TurboTax, then we can easily log in by using our username and password. And once we logged in successfully, then we will find this type of page. We are filing our ride share driving income like Uber, Lyft or something. So we have to choose this one. I am self-employed, this option, and then we have to hit the continue button. Now we will come this page. How comfortable do you feel doing your own tax return? I am choosing the first option, that is fine, and then we have to press the continue button. Once we press the continue button, it will give us the price which I need to do this thing. There are different options are there, like do your own taxes, that means you can do by yourself, and there is two other product, but I am going to this way, do your own taxes, that means I will file by myself. So once we decided that I will choose, then we have to click here, and then once we click here, then it will access the main information page where we can put our information over there, like name, phone number, address, this type of thing. So it will take some time for the first login. I mean, when you try to use the software at the beginning, it will take some time, and then you will find here we need a few details about you. So basically it will give you the estimate time, how much it will require to file or to complete the tax return. You can just ignore it, and then you will find on button is there, let's go. So we can click here to go to the next step. As usual, I told you we have to put our first name, last name, date of birth, then address. If you scroll down, you will find the address, but I am not going to show you how to do this information. You can do one thing, you can do by yourself basically. So our goal is to add our tax information in federal section. I'm going to expand federal, and then we will find couple of options are there, wages and income. So basically for Uber or rideshare driving like Lyft or Doordash, we have to go this option, wages, and once we click here, then we will find this type of page, and there is on button add my income. We just need to click this button, and then it will ask some of the question, like let's find other income, like do you have any interest like money, I got interest. If we have, then you can choose yes, or other is no. I'm going to choose no because I am not interested to show you in this video. Then did you withdraw money from your retirement plan? No, for me it's no. For your case, you will choose the best option. Did you get dividends from holding company stocks? I'm choosing no. And the last one is, did you have more investment, something like that? I have chosen no. Or there is another question, did you own a controlled foreign bank? I am choosing no because I don't have any. But this question you will answer based on your own need, and then you have to press the continue button. Once you press the continue button, you will find two options are there, like W2. If you have W2, it will be there, and self-employment income and expenses. So I'm going to choose self-employment income and expenses because our Uber or Doordash or Lyft, this will fall in this section. There is a button start. I'm going to click here, and once I click start button, then it is showing this thing. Did you have any self-employment income or expenses like freelancing or independent contractor, Uber, TaskRabbit, something like that, or a small home-based business, something like that? Yes, we have. That's why we have to choose the yes button. So because we are actually filing the income tax for our Uber or Lyft, something like this. So I'm going to press this yes button. Once we click this yes button, it will go to the next page where we can put the next information. So once we click yes button, then it is coming like this. Tell us the type of self-employment work you do. So here you have to tell TurboTax that what type of self-employment you did. Like for me, I did Uber. Okay, so this is a ride share driving or ride share business, something like that. So I'm going to type ride share driving. If you do Lyft driving, you can also fall this category, and then you have to choose the continue button. Once you press the continue button, it will ask this type of thing. Okay, how does your ride share driving or fit into your big picture? This is a side job, that's why I'm going to choose this option. For your case, choose the best option for you. Tell us about how long have you worked in ride share driving. So here you have to mention whether you only drove like 23 or you stop like that. But for my case, the last option is best because I started before and still I'm doing. That's why I'm choosing I didn't start or stop ride share during 23. And then I'm going to press the continue button. Once I press the continue button, it will ask the next question. Did you make these payments for your ride share driving work? No, actually I didn't work, so no, I didn't make any of these payments. So basically I didn't pay anybody for this type of business because I did myself. And then I'm going to press the continue button. Tell us if any of this less common situation apply to this work. We have to choose none. Basically for me it's none. If for your case you will choose the best option, and then I'm going to press the continue button. And now here it is showing your ride share driving information. It is giving some useful description, basically something like that. But you don't need generally to do anything. You can actually check this thing, something like that. You can scroll. There are a couple of information are there, but we don't need to think about those things because we can skip those things and we can go to the next step. So I am going to press looks good, this button, and it will give us the actual form where we can import our tax like Uber income. So let's go. I press this button, and then it is showing if you got paid through Square, import your transaction to save time. No, Uber didn't pay through Square or some other company. If they, then you can put it, but they didn't pay. So I'm going to press this button, skip this, to skip this step. Once I press this button, then it will give us option like Uber or Lyft. I'm going to choose Uber because I am to file the tax return for Uber. For Lyft it will be the same. I'll create another video for Lyft. Okay, so here I'm choosing Uber, and then I'm going to press the continue button. So once I press the continue button, it will go this step. Here it is showing let's save time by importing your tax into information from Uber. So okay, let's sound good because I want to import all the information from Uber to here. And here we'll find this type of thing, TurboTax and Uber, and there are two buttons. Get my form, I will type it myself, but I'm not interested. I'm interested to get my form. So I'm going to click here, and then it will open that information. Here we need to log in our Uber account. So I'm going to log in my Uber account by using my username and password. For your case, you have to type your own username and password to log in, and then you have to press the continue button. So here once you press the continue button, it is asking to verify the mobile, verify whether you hold this account or not, verify your account, whether it is your account or not. You have to type the key, like 4-digit code which Uber sends to our account. Basically it will send your own account. Okay, and from there you have to find the 4-digit code and you have to press it, and then after that you have to put the password. Once the account verification is done, then you have to press the password. So it is checking, and it is trying to connect basically Uber account, and if it's connected, yes, success, we got your information from Uber. Okay, it got our information, that means it is able to connect. Then you have to press the continue button. Once the continue button is clicked, then you will find here is the ride share driving incomes we have so far. So here you will find how much you income basically using Uber. It is showing everything, right? Net income, and these are the total thing. There is some expenses. Okay, so here there is another question. Do you have more self-employed income for ride share driving to add? If you have other, you can also add there, like Lyft or Doordash or Uber Eats or Grubhub. You can do this. Then press the continue button to go to the next step. So I'm going to press continue button. Once you press the continue button, again we have to press the continue button because we need to add the expenses for the claim purposes. Okay, so it will take some time to add the expenses because we can get that. So I'm going to go to the next steps. Here also we can basically skip. If you have any QuickBook account, you can integrate, otherwise you can click on type in my expense. This one, type in my expense. I will manually actually type all my expenses by hand. So I'm going to click this button, type my expenses, and then it will give us this option. So here you can read all the checkbox. If anything matches, you can check this, otherwise you can click on skip. I'm going to press the skip button to go to the next step. So once I click the skip button, then it will bring this type of page. Let's gather all the expenses for your ride share driving work. So for ride share, basically we can deduct mileage, then our internet bill like phone bill, or some cleaning fee like car cleaning. You definitely need to clean your car, something like that, you can deduct those things. These are the expenses. Basically you can put it and TurboTax will automatically deduct those things. And here for this page, basically when you try to add the expenses, we'll find all the list of expense category in TurboTax, like car and equipment rental, then supplies, then vehicle, communication, assets, taxes and license, something like that. You can do this thing, and there are examples. If you can expand, it will actually expand it and it will show all the expense like examples. Like supplies also, it is, there is a small description, you can read this, and if you don't understand, then you can also expand the example to understand what type of category or what type of expenses we can add. Like for car and equipment rental, if you want to choose, then we can check here, or we can check like expand it, and we can check what type of things are there. Like gas, we can actually deduct the gas expenses, something like that, but I am not interested to those things. I'll go through standard mileage deduction. But if you have all the gas receipt, then you can choose that option. Then there are supplies like cell phone or something like that. Then vehicle, here is my actual goal. Basically I will put all the mileage, then insurance, oil change, gas, everything is there. We can actually choose this one. So I'm going to check this thing. So I'm going to click here and it will be selected. And let's see whether we are able to add some other expenses over there or not. Like communication, if we expand it, we can click it, or if we want to check what type of things actually we can add. Here we are seeing that cell phone service, internet service, like this. So basically I use this phone basically for Uber, and which is a business income basically, or self independent income. That's why I choose that thing. So I'm fine with that. So I'm going to click the continue button. If you have other expenses, you can also add those things. Okay, but I'm not going to add other things, but if you need, you can do this thing. Like one of the other common thing is that like car cleaning fee. Okay, if you drive Uber, basically your cars must have to be cleaned, otherwise the customer will actually complain. Okay, so I can also select this one, car cleaning supplies or car cleaning fee, something like that. So I'm going to check this thing, right? Share for customer, something like that. Like water bottles you can offer customer, something like that. Okay, so that's it. Actually I'm going to click the next button, next or continue button, to go to the next page. Basically once I click there, then it is actually showing next we'll check for expenses that people often miss. I'm not interested to check that, but if you want, you can do that. For me, all the expenses I already mostly actually I added. I don't need to put any other expenses, but if you have any other expenses, just add those things. Okay, it will take some time. Once every check is done, then you'll find this thing. Did you rent a vehicle or equipment for work? No, we didn't. But if you did, you can press the yes button. For me it's no. And did you make any major purchases for your work? No, I didn't basically. So if you buy any big purchase, you can also put it over there, but try to read the whole line and try to understand what it is telling you. For me it is no, so I'm pressing no. So once I press no, then it will ask me the next question. So I'm going to press this no button for this option, like did you make any major purchase, something like that. And then did you pay taxes or license fee for your work? No, I didn't. So basically I am going to choose no, but for your case you will choose the best option which fits for you. So once you select no, then keep going. There is a button, I'm going to press it, and then I'm going to see all the expense list over there, like vehicle, communication, supplies, and other miscellaneous expenses. Those are the Uber basically. Last one, that one Uber actually added. So let's start the first one, vehicle. So I want to add like mileage, something like that, inside the vehicle part. And as I told you, the other miscellaneous expense, this is like Uber actually calculated by itself. We don't need to modify that. Uber already did that. So vehicle, I can choose it, or I can uh, choose from any other option also. Here basically in the downside, basically there is no other option. Let's start with vehicle. So I'm going to press the start button, and here it is asking, let's go some information about the vehicle. So you have to give the information which type of vehicle you actually use for this ride share business, or ride share driving, or food delivery, whatever option you know, basically for that purpose. So I'm choosing the car make and model. Then this is the first one, like auto under 6,000 pound. This is for my car, so I'm choosing that one. And here it is asking, when did you start using this vehicle for your work? So you have to put the date from when you started this vehicle for driving. So I'm using this for the whole year, beginning of the year, so I'm choosing that date. Okay, and if you stop doing that, you can also click there, and otherwise you can press the continue button to go to the next page. Tell us about the owners of your Honda Accord. So I'm choosing I own this vehicle. If you lease, you can choose, or otherwise you can choose others. Then press the continue button, and then you'll find this page. Was this Honda Accord available for personal use 2013? No, I didn't, because I have another car, so I'm choosing no. And also no, I didn't. Did you have another vehicle available for? Oh yes, this option is yes for me, but if is no for you, you can choose no, I didn't. Then press the continue button. So once you press the continue button, it will come this page. Did you keep track of the miles you drove for your rideshare driving work in Honda Accord 2013? Yes, I did. That's why I'm going to choose this option. Yes, I tracked my work miles for this vehicle, and then press the continue button. Now here this is very tricky. Okay, how do you want to enter your mileage for this Honda Accord? Okay, so we have to choose these two boxes. Basically we have to enter all the right information here. The first one is, I will enter the total miles I drove in 2023. First, enter the total miles you drove for any reason in 2023, including personal, work, and commuting miles. So this will be the total miles. Suppose I drove 230 miles, but this 230 miles is for everything, like I use my personal use, I went my job, something like that. But it should not be like other things, like whatever driving I drove for my work, it will be the next field. Okay, so for my regular job, basically I will choose that miles. But here for Uber there is a good catch. So for Uber, it automatically calculate the total online mileage, so it will show you everything over there. So for this case, if you drove Uber, basically you cannot not cannot basically you don't need to calculate the miles. Uber will automatically calculate the miles. Here if you check carefully, there is a line, total miles recorded by Uber is 401 miles. Okay, that means when I use my Uber account to drive or to deliver something, Uber automatically tracked all the mileage, like 401 miles. So this is the total miles I drove for this ride share driving. So I'm going to put that information, like 401 miles. Okay, so this is, I told you I have two cars, so that's why I'm using the whole mile for this case. Basically 401 miles, that one is my Uber business, basically Uber riding, ride sharing business, basically that's why I'm putting there. And then uh, this is the total miles you drove for that car. Okay, and next one, enter the miles you drove just for your ride share driving work in 2023. So I drove those 401 miles just for ride share driving also. So for me it's the same information, because I have the same I have two cars. This car is for business, and other car is for my personal use. Then I am going to press this continue button. Once we press this continue button, then it is asking some question. So basically I used only this car, so I'm choosing the second option, no. And then I'm pressing the continue button. Once we press the continue button, it will come here and it will show, based on the miles you drove, your standard mileage deduction is for Honda is $263. So there are two options, whether you want this standard mileage deduction or you want to add all the expenses. I'm happy with this thing, so I'm going to press this continue button, I mean the standard deduction. But for your case, you can choose the other option and you have to put all the information. For my case, basically that is very simple, that's why I'm doing that. But for your case, if it is more, then you can choose the other options. So I'm going to press the continue button and it is showing how much actually deduction I can get from this rideshare business. And then press the continue button. Once you press the continue button, it will come to this page and it will ask, do you want to claim another vehicle? No, I don't, because I drove only one car. Then press the continue button. So once we press this continue button, then here it will show the total vehicle expense which we can deduct. So these are the expenses. Now for communication, let's go there and start, and then after there we can actually add all the information. Like I used cell phone for my business basically. Okay, so I can use like phone, internet and phone plan. I need both, because without internet I cannot get the call, or I cannot pick any driver or drop. I cannot drive. I cannot drive basically, and on cellular plan I need. And then I'm paying like $25 for each month. So we have to calculate 25 times 12, something like that. Actually, this is my phone bill. For your case, you have to put your own phone bill. Like you have to calculate everything by amount plus months, how many months you drove or use this phone or plan for your daily driving, not daily driving, basically for this thing. So I'm putting 200 because I paid only 200 for this phone, because I didn't drove Uber for the whole year, only couple of months I drove. And then I'm going to go, I am going to the next step, and here we are seeing that communication $200 is already added. And we can also add some other information, I mean some other expenses like supplies. So I'm going to click start. So once we click start, then it will give us option to add all the supplies option, like supplies which you can add. And if you did any mistake, you can also remove those things by pressing the delete icon. So here what are the supplies, like car cleaning supplies or cell phone accessories, charger, something, refreshment, something like that. So I need to clean my car at least 2 times basically. So I'm paying I'm actually putting $30, and then I'm pressing the continue button. Once we press the continue button, it will give us all the expenses. So the first 4 rows are the expenses, and the bottom one, this is the income. And if we scroll down a little bit, then we'll find the summary like that, and with a continue button. I'm going to press the continue button. Once I click the continue button, then it will show this type of information. Okay, your expenses is for rideshare driving. This is basically the summary. And then press the continue button. And once I press the continue button, it is asking how many of rideshare driving work took place within the USA. So for me, for the first, it is first option. Then continue. Or any of the rideshare driving or for a formal employee? No. That's why I'm choosing the first one. None of this work was for a former employer. And then press continue. Do you have any deductions for rideshare driving that you will claim elsewhere? No, I didn't. Then continue. And now let's double check everything's right so far. And here it is showing run my free check, and it will check, it will audit basically. This is TurboTax default audit, you can check. And then press the continue button. Once we press the continue button, it will ask me, do you have another line of self-employed work in 2023? No, I don't have. But if you drove any other thing, other like Lyft, then you can press yes. Then continue, and then after that it will give us this option. It is actually showing us the total income and expenses. Okay, self-employment income and expenses. And there is the edit button. If you want to modify something like that, you can press the edit button, and from there you can edit something like that. So in this way, for Uber, basically we can add our income, and we can also add our expenses automatically or manually, and it's very simple and easy. Hopefully by watching this video you are able to do this thing. And if you drive for other things like Lyft, or if you deliver food for other companies, GrabHub, you can click this edit button, and you can press you can come to this page, and here you can actually add another line of work if you want. but I'm not going to do this thing. But if you have, you can do the same way to add another line of work. Okay, like that. And that's it, guys. In this way we can easily add our Uber income and expenses in TurboTax very easily, and we can start filing our tax return. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you have any question or if you face any problem, don't hesitate to ask in the comment section. Thank you guys. Bye.